Previously on Britain's Next Top Model, the girls' clay pigeon shoot ended in tears for Carly. And Lauren charmed Napoleon.
I went to see Vivaldi by candlelight.
At the St Martin's in the Field, was it?
No, it was at a theatre in Basildon.
On the artistic nude shoot, Paula had some unusual encouragement for Holly.
The only way that I can think of giving you any tips, sweetheart, is to actually unstrip in front of you.
But the judges thought Holly was too reserved for the modelling business and told her journey was over.
I've had Paul House and beer all to me, so at least I've got that memory.
So Holly was eliminated, and it just made the divide in the group seem even bigger.
I said it to you, ignore them, they're all twats. Do you know what I mean? When she cries, they run to her. They're feeding a fire, that's what they're doing. They're feeding her to be more attention-seeking.
Charisse comes back and goes, Carly, what are you crying for? It's got all to do with that.
All I said to her is, wipe your tear.
Yeah, and she
had makeup, she had makeup down there.
But
so why am I the bad person?
Carly claims to be a bully victim or like some crap like that. She isn't a bully victim, she's a manipulative, attention seeker.
I find it really hard.
We all find it hard.
Yeah, but I've only just turned, I know it's no excuse, but I've only just turned 18 and at the end of the day, I've always had my mum there.
She's confused, and the way I see it is she's a compulsive liar and she's a hypochondriac.
She's always ill. She needs to go to a hospital and stay there.
Lucy, Lauren, Louise and Carly. Hope you all do well. Love, Holly Dolly. P.S. Reese and Rebecca, it wouldn't have been too hard to crack a smile and say goodbye.
She didn't really see me as a friend, and I know she didn't.
Why am I going to be fake and hug her when really I haven't been speaking to her? That's just being two-faced.
No, but I'm just saying that's my opinion. That to me is fake.
You need to be more sympathetic and like Why are you looking at me? She didn't put my name. But she didn't put my name.
Obviously, Stephanie never is going to agree or, or take in what I've said. She'll obviously defend herself to the death.
I find it very, very hard to comfort someone I don't like.
I find it really hard to talk to Steph because she'll air her opinion and wouldn't usually let anyone else sort of chip in and give their opinion. If something's annoying you in this house, it's not a bad thing to go and say it, and as long as the person who you're saying it to doesn't start getting, oh, wow, I think after that discussion, it will be a lot better in the house. I can't see that, we'll all join one group.
It's not, we're in our groups and nothing's ever going to change that.
Lisa Mel! I think we have Lisa Mel! Which one of you is solid as a rock and who is out to shock? So I reckon, press conference.
When we got our Lisa Mel, we all thought that it was going to be a press conference.
My name's Paul Hills. I'm a film director. What we're going to do today is we're going to make a rock video.
When we arrived at this club, there were these rock guys there, and we were told we were going to be in this Wolfman video. We were also told we had to do like a 30-second dance routine.
I'm Chris Constantino. This is Wildcat Will. He's the drummer in the band. We're making our video, so yeah, it should be a laugh.
We're going to go quite quirky because it's kind of like a bit messed up. Your character's meant to be really cool and innocent, but there's quite a dark side to you as well.
Okay, Stephanie, she's our dominatrix. She's going to have that I have control look. If I want you, I can have you.
My character was sort of like a cross-dresser. Like, I was more like of a man. I was still a lady.
I was put in like a rubber suit, which was the most uncomfortable feeling. I can't explain.
I feel a bit weird. I feel like a robot. I did feel like a robot.
Carly was like, I'd wear that out. Would you wear that out? And I was like, wear this out. Are you having a laugh?
Louise, at the rock video, kicked up a fuss yet again. Surprise, surprise, surprise.
I hate it. I hate it. Kate, I hate it.
It's deep breath.
No, I hate it.
Well, we're going to have to work with it, Louise.
Well, I hate it. And they gave me this PVC pair of red trousers and this little tiny top. And I was just like, no, don't want to wear it.
Right.
I'm leaving the room. She has to realise that she's playing a character, you know, and being a model is all about, it's not but you, it's not yourself, it's all about playing a role and all the rest of it. And I didn't think it was going to be her, to be honest, today, and I was shocked.
So amazed when we got to appear in the Wolfman's video. That was just like, oh my God, if I go home, I've had the best time of my life.
I always wanted to be involved in a music video doing a dance routine. Don't know why, but I did.
Roy, now you've got 30 minutes to make these girls dancers.
No problem.
Okay.
No problem.
Off you go, Maestro.
You've got to get out there. There's loads of people waiting to start that choreography thing. And you know what will happen, Louise? You'll get grilled. You might as well be laid out on tinfoil because you will get grilled, mate, on any eliminations.
I don't feel comfortable running around in the little tiny things that they make me run around in. So I wouldn't do that out on the street. I wouldn't go out and wear a size 10 pair of trousers, squeeze my ass into them and hope for the best.
Now 3 is boring in front 4.
She actually did look great. She looked the part, kicks up a big false cable, like, I'm not doing it, and all that.
Come on, Lou. Of all the girls, something else on.
It weren't good. So I weren't meant to react like that. But I did do it in the end. I did get out there and I did do it.
Okay. Right, if you spread yourselves out for me. So what we're going to do today, I'm going to teach you like a few blocks of choreography that you're going to learn, and then we're going to film it afterwards, okay?
We had to do like cross over the feet, put the arms in, do the snake movements, so I found it pretty easy.
I think Carly was lacking a bit of coordination on the dance routine, so Roy, the choreographer, was like, you know, I think you're best off just to put your hands in your pockets.
But the reason she said to us the reason she had to put them in the pockets was because you're more of a guy, sort of just like cross your legs over in between all the other girls dancing, with her hands in my pockets.
What? So they told her to put her hand in the pocket. It just didn't add up. Then it's like, oh no, then the dance routine I couldn't really move in. I mean, every time I put my arms up, my bum come out, and then I was pulling my dress back down. I had to go down, and every time I went down, I'd come up, it'd be even higher.
Ready?
Yeah.
Right, you're going to step across. 1, slap. 2, stretch. 3, 4, open. 5, tap. 6, cha-cha-cha. All it is just repetition, yeah? And then it gets into your brain and you learn what's coming next, the next sequence. You're doing a great job. When people are not trained to dance, obviously they have different abilities of picking up steps. I think all the girls, apart from maybe 2, were really, really quick. There were some fiddly steps in there that were quite difficult to get, and the twists and turns.
I was given the innocent one, who Chris, the lead singer, had brought into this club of craziness.
And turn over, big, pan, action!
I was a serene beauty and like in a bit of a daze looking at Lucy, who was the lead character.
Happy but not in a laughing kind of way, a very blissful kind of look. This is a wide shot, so don't worry, I'm going to come in on you and we're going to do a little scene with you and Lucy. I mean, that is really very difficult to do, you know? And she was amazing, she turned it on.
So Paul's told me that during our dance, when he taps me on the shoulder, I've got to run over to Lucy and slide on my knees in front of her as if I'm giving myself to her, offering myself to her. And she's going to be like, oh, get off me. And I'm just going to be like, no, I want you.
Lauren, who played the ballerina, was great. She was very good in the dancing. She took direction really well. Just a kiss, yeah, baby, love the way you smoke that cigarette. In the wide shot of the dance, the only one that was completely out of time every take was Carly, unfortunately.
Oh, I love it.
Now try and do the best dance now, okay? Because I'm going to do your close-ups, okay? The best dancing in time now. Lucy was outstanding, and I think that she really grew throughout the day. She went into it. She came up with things. She went for it. I thought she was outstanding. It's been pretty tough even for a normal pop promo. but so far the girls pretty much have been outstanding. It's a wrap! Did you all enjoy that?
Yeah.
Good. Well, they've asked me to award a prize to you, and that prize is to record your own rock song. And I've chosen, as the three of you I think have done the best in everything, I've chosen Lauren.
Yes!
Rebecca.
Oh, aye, the scars are worth it. Hey.
And Lucy.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Paul.
I was so happy because it's like the third challenge that I'd won in a row. That was one of the best days since I've been here, definitely.
For our reward, we went to a music studio and met two really cool music producers, Ruben and Johnny. Hello, nice to meet you.
They were so lovely, and they made us feel really relaxed and at home, and made us feel like we were going to have a laugh.
We're going to do a song today. We've got a track for you guys called Cheat, and we want you to sing on it. And then we're going to have a listen to it and then see how it sounds.
With us three together, it was quite a good combination because we were all very different characters.
When I found out it was going to be me, Lauren and Lucy going to do the rock song, I wasn't really that bothered because sometimes I do speak to Lucy, sometimes I do speak to Lauren, so it wasn't really an issue for me.
That's the clip you're going to get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. I'm a liar, I'm a cheat, I'm a bum, I'm a freak.
Right, come on, girls. I'm a liar, I'm a cheat, I'm a bummer, I'm a freak. Wow! She left me on my own again, and now I'm going home again. He left me for another girl, and now I'm on my own again.
I was really surprised with Rebecca. Maybe when she's at home, she just sort of wants to be on her own, and that's why she can come across a bit harsh. But we did have a real good laugh, and she's a complete nutter. The way she was dancing was hilarious. Is that okay?
I'm a liar.
Oh, no!
Quality.
I'm a liar, I'm a cheat, I'm a bummer, I'm a freak. Wow!
It was just really enjoyable. We all just had a good time and made the most of it because I'm not going to get to do that again.
If it had been Stephanie or something, I probably wouldn't have let my hair down. I can't really let myself go with her.
I'm a cheat, I'm a bummer, I'm a freak. Wow!
I think it was all right. Maybe not a #1 in the charts, but it was all right.
It seems like it's going in the house, but we say that, and then the next day it's bad again. It's like, what's going on? Carly's still attention seek.
She's trying to make more effort though now.
She's got a throat infection now.
Has she?
Yeah.
Oh my word.
As I said earlier, I thought,
Gets worse.
I want to meet a nice boy and stuff. Not saying here I'm gonna, but like back home, I've got to go home to my family and my friends. Yeah,
It's
that's
not all
good.
about having boyfriends. Though,
No,
Steph.
you've got
have
that
to be
right.
able
Now
to do
you
things
know
for
you're saying
yourself.
that.
Yeah,
That's
now
pissing
I'm
off
getting
'cause-
on one because.
No, because what I was going to say is I said I've got nothing to go back to. Like I've got my mum, my dad,
Yeah,
and
but
that's
you don't
it.
need
But
a
I want.
boyfriend. Go on then, you say what you want to say and I won't say anything. Go on.
No, all I was going
I'm
to
not
say is
talking now.
I don't. I've got I miss my mum and dad. And
Because
my
you take
family
things the
and
wrong
that.
way sometimes. It's not
No, because
needed.
you didn't give me a chance to finish what I was going to say.
Yeah, I'm commenting like you always do.
No,
yeah.
I'm saying something, Charisse. Let me say it.
And
I don't want to go home because I ain't got a boyfriend. My time will come. I'm not going to be a loner for the rest of my life.
that's what I told you. Don't go looking. It'll just happen when it's the right time.
It never happens. When you go looking and you're trying to find someone, it don't happen.
Where? How did you miss that? Oh my god! Okay, guys, ready?
Go on.
Have you got what it takes to impress, or will you lose it on the dress?
It's a press conference.
We're going to a press conference dressed as mascots.
Right, I ban you from saying any ideas. I love you too. I miss you. I miss your voice. I miss everything about you.
I just miss you so much, Joe.
What, so you haven't missed me then? Has it made you realise?
I've just got a few cards that my boyfriend sent me.
I don't know, has it made you realise anything? Not talking to me?
Here's one.
So you haven't emailed me or nothing? Who are you with?
We went to a casting for Granny Strock, which was quite intimidating because I didn't really know what to expect, only bits and bobs of what other girls had told me.
Hi, you're here today to do a casting for our autumn-winter show.
Oh my God.
Have you ever done a casting before? No, it's lots of fun.
The feedback that I got from the designers was that I was editorial and catalogue suited, which I found was excellent because they said, you know, there's plenty of money to be made in it.
Hi. I didn't like the way she, bless her, came in. She had a lot of makeup on. And
she's trying to be too hard.
I'm going to ask you just to walk to the end and back.
Would you think I'd be good at this type of modelling? Or?
I think catalogue work, because those girls make so much money, and I think facially you're very pretty.
Yeah.
I think you'd be great for catalogue.
Stephanie got a similar comment to me saying that she was catalogue suited and she was not very happy about it at all. She was very moody and got the right ump.
I shouldn't have even bothered asking. I shouldn't have asked because I'm not nowhere near catalogue, not at all.
Do you think you're back in
now.
catalogue?
I want to sound better than people that do catalogue, but that's not what I'm here for.
Thank you. We generally use really high heels, and I think it is a hard thing to...
I've been getting really good reviews like on my wall.
For shows or for editorial?
Just when they ask me to walk, they're just like, there's nothing wrong with it.
I think Louise, she did have a good face, but she was quite cocky and just... I think
her
that
attitude.
overconfidence only works if you are amazing.
But she needs to be a little bit more humble.
You need to also accept criticism. That's why they're here to learn.
For me, Carly just had the look. She looks so cute,
Loved
so
her
fresh,
face.
very modern.
I will be honest, I have improved my walk.
Just as natural as you can, no smiling, just walk to the end and back. Her walk was just disastrous. I could
I think
never
she
use
needs
that.
a lot of practice.
Harley got back from the casting and said that they said her walk was amazing, that she had a lot of confidence for her walk. There's a game called Resident Evil and there's this zombie thing in it and it makes a noise and its arms are out like this, and if that's a good walk then that zombie would make a hell of a lot of money if it was real. Me and Louise, throughout obviously the show, it's obvious to see that we hadn't been getting on at all. We'd always been arguing, getting in each other's faces, and I thought all the crap that's been going on, it's now time to just have our chat and have our time so I could actually see what Louise was like on her own. It just needs to be sorted out now. I can't deal with the tension any longer.
Because it stresses us all out, and we're all like, if anyone wants to kick off and like that, we are not getting involved.
We buried it all, and we're ready to get on with it because as the group got smaller, we are actually starting to get on. She kind of thinks that if she has a go at anyone in the house, that I'm automatically gonna jump in, like Carly. She keeps calling herself the baby, but she's 18, grow up. I'm not a big sister, I'm in this competition as well as her, and I ain't gonna be there to hold her hand through it.
Louise told me that her and Stephanie had been having a conversation and Stephanie was bitching about me while trying to bond with Louise.
Yeah, Lauren does strike me as insecure, and she's a beautiful girl, and she's another reason to be insecure.
I don't think she's insecure.
If I'm having an argument with Lauren or Lucy or something, you do jump to get involved, and it makes them grow balls, Louise. Honestly, it gives them courage to speak back.
So, you know, the whole time I thought it was about being bonding, but obviously Stephanie piped up again and started showing her true colours.
Lucy and Lauren will never get used to my personality because they are quite quiet compared to me, and to me, that they never had balls before they come in here, so where are they coming from now?
You freak. Compose yourselves. It's time to keep the tears and tantrums under control.
Is that it?
Yeah.
I reckon a press conference.
Sometimes I snap at Stephanie purely because I don't like her. I don't like the way she talks to people, and I don't like the way she thinks she can get away with this house.
With a dog.
She's like, yeah, Lauren's insecure, or, you know, Lauren this and Lauren that. Why is it always Lauren this and Lauren that? Don't know where she gets off, really. She needs to go kick up the arse, that's what I say.
When we arrived at this large house in like one of the highest rated places in the richest part of London, we were introduced to the Mamas and Papas lady and the photographer Kevin.
Hi girls. Hi. We're from Mamas and Papas, and today you'll be modelling your first real job. You're going to be the face of our autumn-winter maternity collection. Are you excited?
Yeah. The competition is definitely getting stronger now because the Mamas and Papas job was a real job and they were our real clients.
This is the bump that you're going to be wearing. It's fabulously comfortable. This is how you will see how your shape will change. It is 16 weeks.
No, first of all, we had a bump, and I loved it. First, when they strapped it on, I didn't want to take it off. I loved just rubbing my little bump.
So you can see now you're actually going to need to work a little bit harder because you've lost the curves that you've naturally felt and you've gained other curves. But you look fabulous. You're blooming, girl. Your hair looks fantastic. You've got a bit of an old film look about you. You know, we want you to really kind of model against this piece of furniture, really get some shape in your shoulders as well.
Bring the hand around a little bit more. That's lovely.
Lauren has a fantastically feminine look about her. She really demonstrated that she'd thought about how she was posing, and I thought she modelled exceptionally well. So Stephanie, we've got a bit of a mood board here of the type of look that we're trying to get across. It's very editorial look. It is a little bit glamorous, but very stylish, very natural. I think with Stephanie, it took her a little bit of time to warm up. She was quite wooden at the beginning.
That's right there.
And I think it was really important that she worked her body and her movements.
I didn't feel I did that well because when I was standing up, I kind of didn't know where to put my hands because she was like, don't do this and don't move that. And I was like, oh my God.
You looked all right when I came down.
I just don't feel I did well. And when I said I didn't do well last time, I was right.
There might be someone else who can't, you know, do the movements and that. I'm very maternal. I've always wanted to be a mum. So maybe you can see it through my eyes anyway.
Carly in particular needs to work a lot stronger on her facial expressions, especially working on her mouth and how she smiles and projects. You want her to express something through her eyes, that sparkle, and at times we got very blank looks.
It's going to come back a little bit through that.
Louise has looked incredibly strong again on camera quite instantly. I think it helped her because her attitude came out and the clothing that she wore suited that. However, it would give me some concerns that her strong attitude might not necessarily work in other situations.
Hello, girls. My, haven't you put on a few pounds since I last saw you? So what an exciting week for you all as real working models. First rock chicks on a rock video, and now you're shooting a catalogue for Mamas and Papas. So back to the job at hand. You're not going to be working on your own. You're going to be working with some of the toughest props in the industry. Any idea? Bring on the props.
And these two little babies, Charlie and Mia, came in, and I don't know what it was. I just saw them, and I just started crying. I saw them and thought of my little girl. I just thought, oh, I want mine back, and started crying.
They introduced us to our babies. First of all, clocked this little one sitting in a little bear suit. I was just like, that's the cutest baby ever I've seen. She was gorgeous. Her name was Alexi. She was like 4.5 months old.
I was just really excited because I miss kids back home, and especially when my best mate's got a little baby, and I was just like, yes.
I wasn't really that excited compared to the other girls. They are pretty scary.
Obviously, you're showing off his outfit as well as yours, so you've got to think about the clothes, but also we want to see some natural interaction between the two of you, so like he is actually your son. Hey, baby! Your irresistible. Just give him a little like, baby. It's not easy, this baby lark, is it?
parents said she's never been left with anyone before. She doesn't like so many people crowding her. She hates loud noises. And I thought, oh no, I've got a nightmare here.
I'm losing my mind. I love children, love them.
Rebecca, instantly fantastic on camera, really, really strong. I think she gave a good look, she gave a fantastic movement, shape with her body.
It was difficult because it wasn't about what I was wearing, it was about what he was wearing. Trying to hold him like this and hold him up, and God, he was perfect.
Lucy was working with a particularly young baby, our youngest, here today, and I think that she wasn't overly confident in that, and she was a little bit awkward in how she held the baby.
Oh, he did well for the first bit. It doesn't come naturally to me to hold a baby, so I'm really conscious of, you know, God, what if I drop it and all these other girls are like going like this and wee like that and catching it again.
I think with Stephanie, what came to her very naturally was she liked to obviously show the joyous side of the modelling, so she was very smiley, which can be quite commercial. If we actually wanted to try and get something a little bit sultry, I'm not sure she was as confident to do that. Charisse came back with Mia, and Mia was fast asleep. If we can all be really quiet, we can get that lovely cradling sleeping shot. And at that point, we really saw the tenderness between the two of them. And I think Charisse did a tremendous job in keeping Mia still asleep, contented, and all cuddled up.
It was definitely very hard. One of the hardest shoots.
If the elimination is judged on our photograph with the baby, I think I might as well book my taxi now, to be honest.
Lisa Mayo!
Not the cake.
Oh, that's my birthday cake. Happy birthday, Charisse. Enjoy some drinks and let your hair down. I've got no hair to let down.
Yeah, no.
Last night was, we had a massive party because it was Charisse's birthday. But I didn't get my sore throat or lose my voice because of the party.
1, 2, 3, go! 1, 2, 3. You drink that, love.
It's my birthday and I would really enjoy a male stripper. Even though I've got a boyfriend, it's just a little bit of fun and a little bit of flesh, a little bit of excitement in the house with a guy.
Charisse was constantly like, you know, I want a stripper, I want to see a bit of male flesh, she was going. And we were all like, right, what can we do?
Laura came and spoke to me quietly and said, you know, I've got a really fantastic idea.
That's going to be the willy.
When she walked in, I didn't recognise it was Carla to start off with, and she started like dancing, so I thought, all right then, I'm going to go along with it.
The dance moves that I learned with the choreographer sort of put into like the striptease thing for Charisse. Just a couple of the moves. So it's pretty cool.
And I've never really been to one of those parties. I was just like, this is getting way out of control.
And I think they asked me because I had done sort of a male role before.
Tomorrow, one of you will end your journey towards becoming Britain's next top model.
Carly and a pissed self again. She was just gone and she was like, announcement on the fridge.
Announcement. Whoever goes tomorrow, we miss you and we love you.
Whoever goes, I love you and I miss you. Who said you're not going? She's something now. She is genuinely weird.
Evictions like today, I think I will be booted out. I'm quite scared of being stroppy on the Wolfman video.
With elimination coming up, I'm actually hoping that it's like a double elimination. Obviously, praise to God, I'm not in it. But Louise kicks up a fuss about what she's wearing nearly every photo shoot, and Carly, she's just got to go because she's a freak.
Obviously, because it's my birthday, I'm quite nervous because I don't want to go home, but I know it's got to come round.
Hello, girls.
Hello.
Welcome back to the Elimination Room. Now, this week has proved how exciting and difficult being a model can be. Now, some of you have performed better than others, and ultimately one of you will be leaving us again today. So let's meet the judging panel. Please say hello to a lady who knows all the tricks of the trade, Miss Paula Hamilton.
Hello, girls.
Hello.
Mr. Jonathan Pang, whose valuable experience in the industry keeps us all on our toes.
Hello, girls.
Hello. And I'm very pleased to introduce our guest judge this week, Elaine Welsh from Mamas and Papas, who had first-hand experience with you all at your first official photo shoot.
Hello, girls.
Hello.
Now for the prizes. The girl that becomes Britain's next top model, win a contract with one of the UK's leading agencies, Models One, will become the face of Ruby and Millie Cosmetics, and will appear on the cover of Company magazine, as well as a 6-page spread. So girls, we are going to see your rock video. Yes, we are. And then we're going to judge you on your photos from Mamas and Papas. So let's see how you got on.
Just to kiss you, baby, love the way you smoke that cigarette, pouty lips, the freckles on your nose. Oh, you look so good, fall in love with me.
Let's start with Lucy. Hello. Hello, Lucy. You obviously like that sort of acting side, because that comes out in your other photos from previous weeks.
That was an easy part for you to play, but well done, you played it well.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's move on to your photo shoot this week. Here's your best shot.
You look like a mother wondering if she's going to get her money from the government this week so she can feed her baby.
For me, your eyes say it all. You look so uncomfortable in your eyes.
You need bad criticism to boost it, so...
Careful, though, because, you know, we said it last week, your pictures are getting progressively worse, I'm sad to say.
Louise. Something's brewing, Miss Louise. Okay, we're going to take a little clip of your video.
Drive out of the city, into the night, into the moon,
Not impressed?
No.
Why not?
Because I weren't comfortable in what I was wearing.
Okay, so just...
I know it's that old chestnut again.
On the day of the shoot, this is a job that you were booked for. This video is going out to the nation, and you had a hissy fit. Have we not, week after week after week, told you about this?
It was a setback.
I'm so disappointed in you. Here we go again, and you look really good today. You know, you look fabulous. I went out with some people from the shoot, and the only topic of conversation was you in a bad mood again.
Beautiful girl, but she's a bitch.
And it sticks like
I'm not a bitch.
on a shoe.
That's how your attitude comes across when you storm off and there's people there paid to dress you. What is that?
You're not a bitch. You're absolutely right. You're not a bitch, because a bitch is a babe in total control of herself, and you can't control yourself. You need to control yourself, Louise.
I know. I just want to move on with this. I want to see your photo because I'm
really
I'm exhausted telling you every week. Let's take a look at your best shot.
Louise, I love that photo.
Yeah?
Yeah, I believe you're a mum. You're a very proud one. You're just sitting there quietly with your baby, looking stunning, and I can see the connection between the baby and yourself.
I can't see a connection with you and the baby. You don't look soft, warm or inviting, but I think you look absolutely stunning. If you took that face and put it in a different picture, it could be brilliant.
So Louise, what anything to say?
I went for a bitch fit again.
Okay.
Please keep me on, because I've got more to give.
Yeah, thank you. Next, let's have Lauren. Hi. Hi. Let's see a clip of your video.
Jesus sandals, oh, you look so good.
So what do you think of that?
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed myself and I think it showed.
Your movements were very controlled and they look comfortable.
Perfect. So let's move on to your photo shoot. Here's your best shot.
You're looking into the baby's eyes, you're holding the hands like a mother would, and, you know, we can see the baby's outfit.
You could have got really stressed. You started to get hot and bothered, but you kept your cool.
We were incredibly impressed with your shot, your final shot for the maternity wear.
Oh, with the bumper.
Yeah, I think you performed exceptionally well.
Carly. Hi, Carly. How are you?
Yes, thanks.
Really?
Losing my voice.
Oh, gosh. I was like, what's going on?
There was a collapsed lung last week, and there was colitis the week before, so you've lost your voice this week.
Oh, dear.
But I still get on with it.
Here's a clip from your video, Carly. Can I just ask you a question? What were you doing?
To begin with, I trained to do the dance moves, and then I mentioned to him, because I'm meant to be a cross-dresser, should I put my hands in my pockets and eye up the girls and sort of walk in and out of them?
So you changed the brief?
Yeah.
And he was fine with that?
Yeah, but I still cross the legs over and stuff like that.
I'm confused, I'll
Was
be
that
honest,
hard
I'm
to remember,
confused.
the leg
I'm
roll?
confused.
Did you kind of end up in that role with the hands in the pocket because you weren't picking up the routine
No.
well, that you couldn't deliver what he wanted to?
No.
Okay.
All right. So let's move on to your photo.
Okay.
Here's your best shot, Carly.
Me and how I love kids. He looks really scared.
Little bit.
Did you feel a bond with that baby? You did feel a bond with the baby.
I will admit, I love children.
I think we missed that tenderness. I think the baby was more kind of quite shocked and quite alarmed.
You have to show your versatility, and you've really proven that you can't, you're incapable of it.
Charisse, so we're going to take a look at your rock video. What do you think, Charisse?
I liked it, yeah.
You do?
I really enjoyed the day as well.
To me, you weren't letting yourself go, and you'd look to me like you'd be kind of a nice, dancer, raving in the club or something.
Yeah,
and
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, all right, all right.
So let's move on to your photo shoot. Here's your best shot.
It's very aspirational. It's very, there's a real connection there, and you want to be that woman.
Rebecca, let's see a clip of your video. The first shot of you looks amazing when we saw your face up against the wall, and then you kind of, as you hit the dance floor, all I could see was your posture.
You really do need to pull your posture back because you're almost there, and it's so beautiful when you do.
Okay, so we're going to take a look at your best shot. Here it is, Rebecca.
Rebecca, I think you did an outstanding job.
There is a connection. You can see what the baby's wearing, which is very important because obviously you're modelling the clothes. Stephanie, so how was your rock video?
Amazing. I loved every minute of it.
Excellent. Well, let's take a look at it.
Is it a role you've played before, that kind of dominatrix thing? Because you look quite comfortable in it all, in the garb.
Everyone kept saying, though, have you worn anything like this
Yeah,
before? And I was like,
discipline.
no.
Very cool look, actually. Let's move on to your photo shoot.
I think you tried very hard to get that interaction, and I think it is incredibly difficult and very challenging to work with babies.
Lisa, for me, it's a concentration thing because you've got three things to think about. You've got the baby, the outfit, and yourself. And, historically with you, it's like you can barely just focus on getting yourself looking good, and I think maybe that's why it's failed again.
So, girls, we're going to discuss your work in detail, and when we call you back into the room, I'll be telling you which one of you will be packing your bags and leaving us today. Okay, guys, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Let's start with Rebecca.
She pulls it off every week. I'm still not convinced when she walks in the room.
Okay, moving on to Stephanie.
She desperately puts her heart on her sleeve, and she is trying to listen.
Carly, moving away from this photo for a second, when she was talking about the video, I feel she was blatantly lying to us. I mean, she couldn't move, so she told the choreographer was like, I'll make it easy on everybody and we'll just get her to stomp around like a little
Otherwise
penguin.
we'll be here for days.
Yeah, I mean, that's what happened, but for her to lie in front of us, I mean, I'm not impressed. Moving on to Louise.
She's got a strong attitude, but she's not using it in a positive way.
No.
Correct.
She's on set, you know her for her attitude off set.
Charisse, she looks content and in love with her baby and with life. Moving on to Lauren.
She looks really like she's sort of holding on to that child with a lot of tenderness and care. It's fabulous.
And Lucy.
Anything's going to put anyone off having children, it's that picture.
Well, for me, there are two girls that stand out a lot for very different reasons. It should be at the bottom two. And that would be these two. And so all we have to do now is decide which one is staying and which one's going. I have 7 stunning girls standing in front of me, but I only have 6 photographs in my hands. These photographs represent those of you who are still in the running to becoming Britain's next top model. The first name I'm going to call is Rebecca. Rebecca, you've been incredibly professional in your photographs. Congratulations, you're still in the running to becoming Britain's next top model.
Thank you, thank you.
Lauren, we've seen a different side to you this week, and we're all very impressed. Congratulations. Stephanie. Now, Stephanie, your work is erratic, but you are showing signs of improvement. Lucy. Now, Lucy, we're starting to think that perhaps you're more of an actress than a model. So you're going to have to show us what you've got in your next assignment. Charisse. Charisse, you've produced a beautiful picture this week. You're still in the running to becoming Britain's next top model.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Will Louise and Carly please step forward? Girls, I can't tell you how sad it makes me that you two are standing here before me tonight. It breaks my heart. I have one photograph in my hands, and this photograph represents the girl who is still in the running to becoming Britain's next top model. I'm only going to call one name, and the girl's name I do not call will have to go back to the house, pack up her things, and go home. Carly, there's no doubt about it that you've got a strong look, but you lack versatility and flexibility. We're starting to think that there's a limit to what you can produce. Louise, I don't know what to say to you. Your behaviour this week was unacceptable. And I'm starting to think that perhaps you're lacking the self-confidence that it takes to be a top model. But we've decided to give you another chance, Louise. Congratulations, you're still in the running to becoming Britain's next top model.
I don't know, maybe I'm just too young and not strong enough. I think I can still go off and be a model, and I'm going to be a model. When I wake up tomorrow and I'm not in this bedroom, I think I'll be a bit like, whoa, okay, what's going on? I never thought that I'd be out. As much as big-headed it sounds, I really thought that I was going to win. Louise has been like a big sister to me, and she actually calls me her little sister. I'm going to miss Louise the most. Maybe I thought I had more than what I've actually got. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to give up. It's only my beginning.
Next time on Britain's Next Top Model, the girls are given a rude awakening.
I want you up, ready in 2 minutes. Let me finish.
Here they are! Here are the models! An elegant night out turns to chaos as temperatures reach breaking point.
Call me a stuck-up cow. You don't even know me, sweetheart. What? Really? Good, good.
Step for 1 second in your head. I just want to say my body.
Look, this is where you want to say something. You're always trying to say something.
And is love finally in the air for Stephanie?